Okay, guys, am I audible? Am I audible now? Okay, it's not buffering, right? So if you find any issues, you can just let me know in the chat box. Okay. So now we'll continue with the session. So subjects joined by and take up the plural verb. Okay, so always remember that. So subject whenever they joined with the connector that is and they take up plural verb. So we'll see what it is. Raghuram and his wife were not afraid to speak for their rights and the right of others. So here when you observe this particular sentence carefully, so compound subject is Raghuram and his wife. Okay. So Raghuram and his wife are compound subject and this connector we are using and verb is were, that is helping verb is verb and the main verb is speak. Okay. So I'll just highlight it. Okay. See here Raghuram and his wife is compound subject. Speak is the main verb and were is the helping verb. Were is the helping verb. Okay, got it? So now we will see this. We'll see some examples. So examples are a car and a bike is or are my means of transportation. As I said, so when it is used or when a connector is used, you have to consider that to be as plural. So right, so a car and a bike are my means of transportation. Okay, are my means of transportation. The dog and the cat run or runs around the house. What should be considered? The dog and the cat run or runs around the house. Yes, it is run around the house. Run around the house. Joey and I spend or spends our free time reading books. Joey and I spend or spends our free time reading books. That is, spend our free time reading our books. Okay? Yes, wonderful. Raghu and his friends was or were able to present something on school day. Was or were able to present something on school day. What it is? So that is here both are connected and they are compound subjects. So that is what it is. Were able to present. Were able to present. Next, textbook and notebook provide or provides information about the lesson. Okay, about the lesson. So here both are compound subjects. So that is why plural is provide. Plural is provide. Okay, so this is about the examples. Got it? These are about the examples. Now this is a common usage of the connector and. This is a common usage of connector and. So now I'll give you one example. Okay, so now I will give you one example and you have to let me know whether that example, what to use in that example. So that I'll write it in the chat box. Please look into the chat box. Okay. This fan and its wing, okay, is okay. So I have left an example in the chat box. Please let me know what it should be used. Like I have to use is or I have to use are. So this fan and its wing is dirty or are dirty. Observe carefully and tell. I have used a connector there. So yep. Are. Is it are? Okay, so this is a common mistake which you people will do. So there is an exceptional case for the connector and that exceptional case is whenever the connector and is used but both the subjects, like one subject is part of the other subject or both refer to one particular subject, that time you have to consider it as singular. So here, where are the wings? Wing, so here, where is the wing? Wing is a part of fan, right? Wing is a part of fan. So that is why a fan and its wing is dusty. Okay, is dirty or is dusty. Similarly, one more example. So this example is curd and rice is or are my favorite dish. Curd and rice is or are my favorite dish. What's your answer? Is or are? Now you have to give me the correct answer. Previously, you didn't know that it has to be taken as one because it is an exceptional case. Now I told you that you have to take exceptional cases. So what it may be? Curd and rice is or are my favorite dish. Yes, it is. Is. So the curd and rice is my favorite dish. See, we are referring to a dish which is curd and rice. Okay. So curd and rice are not two different subjects. It is a same simple dish. So that is why we take it as is. Okay. So this is exceptional case for the connector and. Keep this in mind. So usually you will get confused by taking up the subject. Okay. Now we'll move on with the third rule. So the third rule says that when a compound subject is joined by neither nor either or, the verb agrees with the nearer subject. Okay. Just not to confuse you, I'll tell you one thing. So always remember whenever they use neither nor either or, if both the subjects are singular, then go with the singular verb. If both the subjects are plural, go with the plural verb. Okay, then what will you do with one singular subject and one plural subject? So that I will be explaining it to you through the example. Okay, now we'll take up last two examples first and then we'll go to the upper examples. So this one, neither Krish nor Joey takes up this agreement. So here, Krish is singular, Joey is singular. As I said, if both are singular, go with singular verb. Okay, so that is why it is takes. That's why it is takes. Now, pens and pencils. Both are plural. Just go with plural helping verb. So pens and pencils. So that is why it is are. That's why it is are. Next, coming to upper two examples. So either Anu or her friends are coming. Either his friends or Kevin is coming. Okay. In the first example, see Anu is singular. Her friends is plural. Now, which is the verb in the particular sentence? Which is the verb in this sentence? Which is the verb in the sentence? Yes, it is coming. Coming is the verb, right? Coming is the verb. So now, by this coming word, you cannot understand whether it is singular or plural. So that is why we must use a helping verb. But the helping verb is to be as singular or plural, you have to identify with the subject. So here, to the verb coming, the nearest subject is this one, right? Friends. And friends is plural. So that is why we have to take plural helping verb. Got it? See, nearest subject to the word, that is nearest subject to the verb coming is friends, and friends is plural. So that is why we take up plural helping verb. Now, either his friends or Kevin is coming. So here again verb is Kevin and nearest subject is Kevin. Nearest subject is Kevin and Kevin is singular. So that is why we take up singular helping verb. That's why we take up singular helping verb. Got it? Okay, so now we will go with the next examples here. Neither burgers nor pastas taste or tastes good. What should be the answer? Neither burgers nor pastas taste or tastes good. Yes, wonderful. It is taste good because burgers and pastas both are plural. Both are plural. Okay. So next, either Shruti or her sister cook or cooks tonight. Either Shruti or her sister cook or cooks tonight. What may be the answer? Yes, it is cooks tonight because both are singular. Now, Third one, you have to be very careful. Neither of them is or available to speak right now. Okay, so see, whenever you are pronouncing the sentence or whenever you are reading the sentence, you may say that, ma'am, neither of them are available to speak right now. Sounds good. But as I told you in the beginning of the class, like at the first session, that doesn't matter about the sound. Okay, so that doesn't matter about the sound. It goes with the grammar. Okay, so here neither of them is available to speak right now is the correct answer. So I'll tell you why. Okay, so when you elaborate and when I elaborate and give you the meaning of this particular sentence, that means not even a single person among them. Okay, not even a single person among them is available to speak. That means we are referring to one person and saying that not even one person is available. Not even one person is available. Similarly, either of us is or are capable of doing the job. This also means the same, that anyone among us, okay, anyone among us is capable of doing the job, is capable of doing the job. Got it? So this is about the fourth example. Now, either James or Mary has or have hidden the sweets. Okay, so here James and Mary both are singular, so that is why we will take what? We will take has, right? Has hidden the sweets. Neither the van nor the car is or are fast enough. Is or are fast enough. So that is, both are singular. So that is why we take up is fast enough. Is fast enough. Sentences start with there or here. So we come to fourth rule here. See, fourth rule, most of the times what happens is some sentences will start with the word there or here. So at that time what you have to do is, so I always remember that when we use there or here, the subject will always come after the verb. Subject will come after the verb. Okay, so here, see, example, there is a problem with the balance sheet. Next, there are problems with the balance sheet. So here, problem and problems are subject. Okay. So is. So here we use is. Here we use is. And after that, is a singular one. So that is why we use is a problem. So we use there is a problem with the balance sheet. So here are is a plural. R is a plural. So here we take up as problems. We take up as problems. Okay. So hope you understood this one. So now we'll see some set of examples which will be helpful for you to understand it better. Okay. There is or are four coins on top of the fridge. There is or are four coins on top of the fridge. Okay. So here when you observe this carefully, the main subject is four coins, right? So what you have to do, use is or are. What you have to use is or are. Yes, it is after, that is before four coins. Since four coins is plural, we have to use are. We have to use are. Okay. So here is or are the bag that you want to borrow. Okay. So here also the bag is the main subject and it is singular. Okay. It is singular. So that is why we take up is. It is, we take up is. Next, here is or are your things needed for your field trip. Okay, so here your things is plural and is or are. Is or are. What you have to use? Your things is plural, so that is why we go with are. We go with are, right? We go with are. Next. There is or are three problems that he cannot solve right now. So three problems is the subject and here we have is or are. Since this subject is plural, so we have to consider plural helping verb, that is are. Okay, so that is are. Here is or are your math book. Here is or are your math book. So that is math book is single. So here we use is. Okay, so that is why we use is. Got it? So now here is or are the sales report. See, one thing here you observe this as if this was reports. here is or are the sales reports, then you would have used are. You would have used are. So just let me write it. Okay, so here you would have used are, but the sales report, here we are using sales report, so s is not there, so sales report is a singular, so that is why we take up are as the correct, sorry, is as the correct answer, is the correct answer. Okay, here is the sales report. If it was only sales, if it was only sales, that would be here are the sales, here are the sales. Okay, expressions about time, money, weight, and volume. Expressions about time, money, weight, and volume. So now we will check it out. So that is, always remember, expressions about time, money, weight, and volume and distance are considered as singular. Okay, so we are like they, even though they are in the plural form, we consider a singular verb to them. Okay, we consider a singular verb to them. Always keep this in mind. Now, 3 weeks is a long time. 3 weeks is a long time. $200 is a lot of money. $200 is a lot of money. Okay. Now, 300 miles is or are a long ways to go. So, what would be the answer? Yes, it is. 300 miles is a long way to go on a bicycle. One third of this article is or are taken up with statistical analysis. So here this article is singular, so that is why we take up is. We consider is as the answer. So now half of what he writes is or are undocumented. So writes is here. So that is why we take up is. Okay. Much of the book is singular. So it is seems. Right. 50 rupees for this job is or are less. What should be the answer? Yes, it is less. It is less. Okay. Wonderful, guys. A very active student I can see. Okay, so the indefinite pronouns like anyone, no one, anybody, nobody, everyone, everybody, someone, and somebody. So all these are considered to be as a single, like they will take a singular verb. Okay, so now we will see everybody is welcome to the party. Everybody is welcome to the trip. Everybody is welcome to the function. See, it is considered to be a singular verb. Now, somebody keeps on knocking the door. Somebody keeps on knocking the door. Okay. Nobody is ready to take up the challenge. Nobody is ready to take up the challenge. Okay. So now it's your work to give me one example using any one of the indefinite pronouns which is referred here. Okay, so I want everybody to give the answer. Okay, I want everybody to give the answer, like everybody has to give me one example each for using any one of the indefinite pronouns. Okay, see, I don't want, see, I'm not making any restrictions that it should be very serious, and it should not be like I need to call an ambulance kind of thing. So you can make it fun, but make sure you don't offend somebody else. Okay, yeah, someone is disturbing me. Who is disturbing you, Akash? Who is that someone? Okay, then yes, guys, come on, you have to give me the examples. Okay, give me the examples. Someone is disturbing me. I got example from Akash. So we will find him, Akash, or we will find a person. Someone is standing there looking at the theater. Who is that? I hope it's you itself because you are missing movie theaters. Is it Dhanush? Or it's just an example? Don't worry, I was just joking on that. Okay. Yep. Some more examples. Yes. What about others, guys? Nobody is perfect. Everyone is reading the book. Everyone is against China product. Okay. Is it true? Okay. Then, what about others? Other examples. Yes, please. Guys, you are 50 people in this session. Like half century. At least I should get a quarter century, right? Nobody is interested to give examples. Oh, nobody is there in the class. Shreyas, that was too straight. Okay. Everyone is busy in placement training. Wonderful. Okay, so wonderful guys. You gave very good examples. So a big high five from this side. So yep. Okay. So everyone is interested in 7 cents. Really? Okay. So now this is example. We will see. Everybody is or are tired after this workout. Everybody is or are tired after this workout. What should be the answer? Yes, it is. Everybody is tired after this workout. After this workout. Okay. So nobody I know is or are efficient for this job. What would be the answer? So nobody I know is efficient for this job. Is efficient for this job. Everyone is or are to apply. Everyone is or are to apply. So it is everyone is to apply. Someone in this group is or are the culprit. Is or are the culprit. So that is culprit, is the culprit. Next, is there anyone who wants to help? So fifth one is there anyone who wants to help? Okay, so among these children someone is or are ready for this drill. Is or are ready for this drill. Got it? So that is about these things. Okay, so that is. So now we will go with the seventh rule. The seventh rule is indefinite pronouns like most, all, many, a few, and some. They take up a plural verb. They take up plural verb. So most of them are here already. Okay, most of them are here already. A few of my friends are from Italy. All of my friends are from Italy. All of my friends are from Italy. Okay. All she wanted was a few moments or moment on her own. See guys, as I told before that there is no rule that they will always ask for to find out the verb itself. Sometimes they will also ask you to find the subjects. So here movements would be a verb, but moments is not a verb, is not a verb. So you have to identify which to use, moments or moment. All she wanted was a few moments or moment. So you have to use plural or singular subject when it comes to few. Okay, so that is movements. It is not movement. Why? Because see, when you observe carefully, here she is used and here we use was. She is used and here we use was. That is for singular and singular. Okay, so here a few is used and instead of movements and movement, so it would be movements. Among moments and movement, it would be moments because a few is used and few indicates that it is plural. Okay, it is plural. Got it? So always remember, they will also sometimes ask you to find out the singular or plural subject. A few of his films were or was seen abroad. were or was seen abroad. So here what should be the answer? Yes, absolutely right. It is a few of his films were seen abroad. Were seen abroad. Next, do you so okay? There are or is some birds in our garden. There are or is some birds in our garden. Yes, what should be the answer? Yes, there are some birds in our garden. Okay. So next, do you have any plans or plan for the summer? Okay. Yes, it is plans for the summer. Plans for the summer. Next, shall we invite some friends or friend round? Friends or friend round. Yes, it is friends. So next one, shall we invite few friends round? It is few friends round. Got it? Yep. So now we will go with the eighth rule. Okay. So eighth rule is a collective noun is treated as singular unless there is a strong reason. Unless there is a strong reason. So now, can you name some collective nouns? Can you name some collective nouns? What may be the collective nouns? Can you name some collective nouns? Okay, I have some set of collective nouns here. Crowd, army, audience, news, economics, ethics, aerobics, mathematics, pack, gang, dynasty, etc. All these are collective nouns. Can you name some collective nouns? Yes, bunch, good, very good, flock, troop, herd. Yep, then did you people know that mathematics, economics, ethics, news, all these four are collective noun? Did you knew that? Okay, so the audience is happy. So the audience is happy.